People, greetings to you wherever you're watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the subscription button, and after that, just click on the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you'll be notified. Yesterday, I chanced on a video on I think it was trending on social media, and it's about South African. You know, this is an xenophobic attack on foreigners, especially Africans in their country. Yeah, they say they are not attacking Africans per se, but they are attacking illegal immigrants in their country. Yes, fine. If someone live in your country illegally, yeah, there's some way you can do it, but the attacks were so totally unnecessary. And I chanced on a video, and it was like a protest against those foreigners. They call foreigners, I would say, from other African countries who have come to their country. And they were saying that these Africans have taken their jobs and they are jobless and they don't have jobs, so they should go back to their country. And the shockest thing I found in that video, I can't post it here just because of copyright issues, was one of the security, when he was interviewed by the press. He was saying that yes, they have freedom of right to protest, and they are protesting against those who are making things difficult for them in their own country. How can you say someone is making things difficult? If a person is a criminal, fine. But if a person is legally in your country doing his business, you have the right to protest. I understand. You have to protect your country, your sovereign nation. I understand. But at least they should remember that in any country that you go all over the world, like we are here, I'm here, I live here in Holland, like here, I'm a foreigner here in Netherlands, but they don't treat me like go back to your country or that sort, South Africans, I remember when I was young, I remember how that time when I was in Ghana, I remember how the authorities then fought for South Africa, especially the black South Africans, to get their freedom in their own country. They seem to forget. And there's a video, I think the guy is South African, and he is not happy with what South Africa has been doing to some of the people in there. Yes, we have criminals, you can deal with them, but you can't take that advantage and use it on the whole country. This video is specifically for Nigerians and what Nigerians did for South Africa. I've just sent this out to play today. In time being, or maybe next time when I come again, I will come with what many African countries did for South Africa, where even Mandela, after he was released from prison and he became president, he thanked African countries. Mandela's speech, I'm going to bring all these things. Maybe South Africans have forgotten, that is why they are treating their native Africans in such a manner. Europeans will never do that to their fellow Europeans, There will be some way to do it, not unlike the way they do that personal attacks here and there and stuff. Let's watch this video.
The extent of your problem. If your problem is very big, then you will cry very loudly. South Africans have been crying very loudly, and they have been pointing a finger at Nigeria, trying to demonize Nigeria for so many years, and it has been going on silently. When you blame a full country, it means you are making a blanket statements that everybody in that country is that way. Nigeria has been bringing a lot of a problem to South Africa, but please take a look at the problem. This is the problem. Mandela tax. The Nigerian government taxed every incomer, every worker, every month, 2% of their salary. They taxed them 2% of the salary of every Nigerian. Why? Because they wanted to free South Africans from apartheid. 300 Nigerian passports were issued to South Africans. Every child in school had to skip lunch. So every Nigerian child who is above 50 or 60 years missed his lunch in school because they wanted to free South Africa. You come here, Nigeria brought another problem to South Africa. They gave a scholarship to 86 South African students. Nigeria has given $61 billion over all these years to South Africa. Nigeria gives them oil problem, they give them food problem, they give them tools, all the necessities that South Africa requires. Nigeria gives them, and these are all the big problems Nigeria supplies to them. Look at what Nigeria supplies to them. If you look at this one here, seasoned doctors, this is another big problem. Innovative IT professionals. Nigeria also gives them the biggest net profit in telecoms in the whole of Africa. South Africa makes the biggest telecom net profit in the whole of Africa, and it is in Nigeria that they make that kind of money. The biggest net profit in cable TV in the whole of Africa. 17th May 1962, Mandela ran to Nigeria. He wants to look for money in Nigeria. Mandela was going around Africa looking for money. Other African countries were giving him $5,000, $2,000. Only Nigeria gave South Africa the biggest money to fight apartheid. After Mandela visited Nigeria, he stopped traveling. He did not go to look for another money. He went back to South Africa before he got arrested. Now, if this is the kind of problem that Nigeria brings to South Africa, other African countries are jealous. If this is the kind of problem that makes South Africans hate Nigeria, we want this kind of problem. If you are complaining about the problem that Nigeria brings to you, yesterday, why didn't you sing the praises of Nigeria when you were benefiting from Nigeria? When Nigeria was donating money to free you from shackles and the fetters of the white man enslavement, why did you not sing the praises of Nigeria? You are very biased. You now only know problem. You don't know how Nigerians are helping you. They give you oil, but you never tell anybody. They give you food, you never tell anybody. You keep quiet, but you are all busy announcing the problem. I'm telling you that you are a hypocrite. Okay, Ken, you just give.
Yeah. So I think before the video, yes, we've seen. I think you have said it all. You know, there are many Africans who contributed during the apartheid, you know, for your freedom. So now, if maybe there are one or two people who are causing problems, yes, it's individual, you can deal with them, but you can't just justify it and use it on the whole country, as he said in the video. This is part one, what Nigerians did for South Africa when they were in time of trials, you know. So it's very sad. I watched the video yesterday and I'm so sad. I said, these people still on this thing, as if pointing fingers on people that they are their problem. You have your own country. You have all the opportunities in your country. You did not take advantage of it. Someone has come to your country and is taking advantage, doing something for himself. He's paying tax to the country as well, and you want to treat them as if they are the cause of your problem. Totally unacceptable. So South Africans, I've called you people 3 times. You have to be careful. This is part 1. I'll come back with part 2. Thank you for watching.